Hollywood creation, or do half-man, half-wolf creatures really exist? Stories of these creatures have been around for centuries, and the tales of the unexplained man-beast roaming the night still exist. In fact, one of these tales takes place on a quiet country road just outside a small town of Elkhorn, Wisconsin. This spot lives a local legend that the residents call the Beast of Bray Road. I'm going to tell you about Linda Godfrey, the person who hunts the beast and also coined the name the Beast of Bray Road, what the beast looks like, and the people who have encountered with the beast. 20 years, locals have been telling stories of this half-man, half-wolf-like creature lurking in the woods. Finally, the sightings prompted a local newspaper called the Walworth Week to assign Linda Godfrey, who had been a reporter/columnist for 10 years, to cover the story. She was skeptical at first, but then after talking with all the witnesses, she was then convinced. Her many articles turned into what is now 3 books: The Beast of Bray Road, Tailing Wisconsin's Werewolf, Hunting the American Werewolf, and Lake and Sea Monsters, Mysteries, Legends, and Unexplained Phenomenon. No one knows more about this mysterious creature than she does. For 17 years of trying to hunt down this beast, Linda collected over 400 accounts of sightings throughout Wisconsin. When she talked to people that sighted the beast, they are all just ordinary, honest people, ranging from high school students to farmers and even elderly people. The popularity of the sightings prompted the media, which brought out a movie in 2005 titled The Beast of Bray Road. And the History Channel TV series Monster Quest also launched their own investigation on the beast, in which all witnesses were subjected to a lie detector test. And there was no indication that the witnesses had fabricated their stories. Reports of its appearance are very consistent. Everyone estimates a height of about 5 to 7 feet tall, covered with shaggy hair and long sharp muzzle with fangs, and often doing things that ordinary creatures do not do, like using its paw to hold its meat, and most of all using its hind legs to walk or even run. According to American Monsters interview about the encounters, Steve Kruger is one of the few to have a close encounter with the Beast of Bray Road. In November 2006, approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, he was contracted by DNR to go out and pick up roadkill on the side of the road. He was in his truck filling out paperwork when he felt a shake, and he thought it was just the wind, until he felt a second shake, and it was more vigorous. When he looked in his rearview mirror, he noticed a large, black, hairy creature, and the body looked like a bear, but the head looked like a wolf, with a muzzle on it and pointy ears. At first, Steve didn't quite know what he was looking at, but when he was getting a closer look, he was sure that it wasn't something he has ever seen before. And Steve has pretty much seen every other animal. Another close encounter happened on Highway 11, close to Bray Road, where a little girl was sitting up in a tree on her farm. The creature came out of the woods, spied her, and spent a good hour trying to get at her up in the tree. She was high enough to avoid the beast, and when she got down about an hour later, there were claw marks all over the bark. She was quite shaken up by the experience, but at least we know that the man-beast doesn't climb very well. Do werewolves really exist, or are they just from an overactive imagination? Could they have been making the whole story up? Well, sure, they could have been, but it doesn't seem likely, especially based on the fact that no one had anything to gain by making the sightings public other than ridicule and embarrassment, which is hardly an incentive to make the story known. It's hard to believe when hundreds of people are seeing something that looks like a werewolf. True or not, just make sure when you go out to your car next that there's no full moon out.